if you need something, remember that, ladies. If you need something, you know, hit me up. So you know,
that's the key word.
That's the key word. You need something, right?
We always need.
You always need something, and then what happens is it goes from there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, you know so that what you need and what I'm trying to get is the same thing.
Right, but at the same time, now whatever you need might just be you might just need a ride. Hey, can you come get me? Yeah. He knows one thing. He knows that you know you giving him little signs. You know, and you might just give him a ride and bring him home, and that's the end of the evening. But you know, that's a sign.
Okay. Okay. That's cool.
So how does it work for females?
That's a good point.
As far as the other person making a pass or whatever.
Let's switch it up a little bit. Say it's two, her boyfriend who makes a pass at you. So maybe not the best of friends, but y'all friends enough. How do most women handle that situation?
Well, for me, to say like. A lot of my friends, a good bit of my friends say they never want to know. They don't want to know if the person is cheating, if they're doing this, that, they don't want to know. So, in essence, I would handle it as far as telling him, about it or whatever. Now, I may have to distance myself because some men don't let up.
Right.
When they want what they want it. So, I would have to do what I need to do as far as her and I being friends and staying away from her significant other. Now, if my friend told me, like, if he doing something, you better let me know. Or if you see something, let me know, then I'll tell her.
Right.
I would definitely let her know. It probably won't be easy.
But then it's different because most women don't even
believe
you. And that's the whole different side of things. Especially with a married man, like that situation. And I'm the single one out, so it's like, I don't even want to go into that territory. A husband, and it's right.
That's why you have to
so, yeah, that's a whole
the
different.
Dog come to light, and I'll tell you a short story that happened to me. I had a friend. I'm pillow talking with a woman. She's saying that my friend, wife, is fooling with a guy that she's really cool with. I went back and told the other guys, didn't know how to approach him. They went and told the man. He went back to his wife. She lied. As we all do, men and women, tell a story, and he's like, man, you need to apologize to my wife. And I'm like, why? I wasn't one that even brought this to you.
Right.
I'm the one that knew about it, but I told them in order to figure out if we want to tell you.
Right.
They decided to tell you. Okay, but I'll do that for you. Long story short, guy calls him a couple of years later, tell him, look, man, I'm in love with your wife. I want your wife. They're not together today.
Wow.
Been fooling with the woman. So my story was true from the beginning.
Right.
But should you tell?
Man,
no, I don't think that you should. I stick with my way of living. What's in the dark got to come to light.
Right.
He my brother. I'm not going to tell him if his wife cheated. Why would I tell him something to hurt him?
Right, that's like me and my friend. I'm not going to get involved in that. I told him when I
wouldn't let him do what?
Well,
and you disagree. You my brother. Look, guys. The reason why is because he has a family.
Right.
He has a family. He loves his wife.
Right.
What God has in store for you, believe you me, He will not leave you blind for long.
Right.
He really is.
But I feel because you care about him enough not to do that. It's just about the love you have.
I wouldn't tell him. If I call her and I know for sure,
you would tell.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
And even though you know that she may stay with him or whatever the case may be, you still have to approach it a different way because when you love somebody, it's such as a brother, a friend, or whoever, you're not going to do anything to definitely hurt their feelings.
Exactly.
I agree. Because listen, what's so funny about this situation is I was in the movies the other day, and I'm not going to say no names about the situation, but one of my good friends, one of my fraternity brothers, I saw one of my fraternity brothers' wife in the movies, right? She pretended she didn't even see me. But I know we saw each other, right? Now, I'm carrying this right now in this conversation. because I don't know specifically how to go about handling that situation.
Was she with another man?
Oh yeah, she definitely was with another man. She almost walked into the movie theater sign trying to avoid looking at me. Right? Trying to send her head that way.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, like, this is a real dilemma for me, because in my fraternity, like, we're friends. Like, we're friends.
Yeah.
And as friends, you know,
Now let's
share
go back.
a lot of
Let
things,
me ask you this
know?
question here. We do share a lot of things. By her not looking at you, that should tell you. I mean, that tells us this ain't right. Because if it was right, she would know. She would. This ain't nothing but a guy friend that I go to work. I want to go see this movie. We cool. My husband know this. He knows we're friends. And nothing more, nothing less.
Right.
By her turning the head, that tells you more than.
So at the end of the day, what's the steps I take?
What's the steps you take is you go to her and let her know.
Right, you go to her.
What would you like me to do in this situation? You let her tell you what to do.
Same
thing I just told you I would do with your wife.
It's killing her because she don't know what you
gonna do.
Exactly. You like the wild card. She probably
Because we
know
want
everything.
That's my friend. Yeah,
I would definitely. I wouldn't bring it to him. I would bring it to her.
I would bring it to her.
I can't bring it to this guy.
Yeah.
I thought you wouldn't want me to bring it to this guy.
Right. You would bring it to her. But you don't know the situation at home and and what is he doing? What has he done? What how does he treat this woman? You don't know that. You're not in their house. When they come out and smile in your face, doesn't mean nothing.
Exactly. He put on.
Yeah, right.
Everything is
Pretty much everything is the greatest things in Swiss cheese. You got you
years.
trialing them.
Right.
You home there, keep the same bed every
Right.
Yep,
Right.
that's true.
You're right. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just the way, I guess the relationship between the person and you is just how you deal with it. It's just the way you deal with it.
I appreciate it because that's how I'm handling it too.
Right, I think that's the best way.
Right. So let's see, what about credit score? Does credit scores matter in relationships?
Credit scores matter a lot.
So you mean to tell me you find somebody, you fall in love, you with them, and you propose to them. You get about to get married, you just find out her credit score. Her credit score 300. Shit is under bad. What's gonna happen?
Black men, I'm gonna eat that. I'll eat that. Cause I should have looked in deeper before we made all these
And we don't look.
plans and preparations. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
don't look? Oh.
Oh, yeah, y'all look. It matters to y'all. It matters to y'all.
We look.
Yeah.
And you know what though? I would like to stop this conversation because that's the point I would like to bring up. That's the thing I would like to bring up. Forget the credit score. I would like to get into, yes, the credit score means a lot, both sides. But the biggest thing is we talking about men would overlook it. Well, we know damn well the women not gonna overlook it. Y'all not overlooking nothing. My money ain't right, your credit ain't right, you don't have a car. We looking over all that with y'all. Right. Section 8, food stamp, all of that, and with y'all. But at the end of the day, it's not the same. So why we break?
Well, sometimes it is. Sometimes women look over it. They do.
Is Holly Berry married to any broke Joe? One of us? No, she not. Let me go Sandra Bullock. I'm gonna go to Rihanna, crazy as a Bessie bug. So name me someone, Roxy, sleeping with everyone around the country. So they all supposedly, I'm not gonna say all of them have money, but they are so on a certain statute.
Right.
Name me the broke guy that they're dealing with. But I'll go back to Michael Jordan, the white girl. Who is she? Nobody. Tiger Woods, 100 million, nanny. Oh man, I just
you can go.
you guys out there, you can go on and on, and you ladies, you can join me when you're ready. So here we go.
That's real. That's real.
So credit score.
For me, the credit score is a representation of how well a woman pays their bills and how well that they're going to be
frugal.
Right. Or how well they save, how well they're going to help me in this in this journey we're about to take for the rest of our life.
Right.
Because
I can go with
we
that.
can sit here and talk about it, but
Isn't 200 face?
at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
I'm paying for a 2-lane degree, so
but me too.
Yeah, me too.
But me too. I'm paying for a 2-lane degree, and at the same time, I'm paying for a house. I'm paying for my credit history, and then I gotta pay for yours also. Now I am a man, and I think I'm a pretty strong one. But golly, how much weight do I have to bear to be in a relationship with a woman?
Right,
just because she's a woman, or just because she's beautiful?
Well, you are held by the standard of quote unquote, especially in New Orleans. You're a man. You're supposed to be able to take care of your business.
We going back there? We going back there?
Well, you from Germany, but you going that's the case. So we're not gonna use that.
God.
But hold on, the host, I haven't heard anything from her point of view. She'll like get her into the ball, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you go ahead, you right there.
Next subject. Okay, let's talk about HIV, AIDS.
Oh my God.
Different stuff that's plaguing our community today. So, say for instance, you're dating somebody. Y'all been dating. Y'all dating maybe like 4 months. Y'all haven't had sex. So it comes down to the topic of having sex. And right before y'all about to do it or what have you, he or she says, have you been tested? Right? You may say yay or nay. So, what if the person tells you, well, I have something to tell you? I'm HIV positive.
What happened? That's the conversation.
Yeah, that's it. God bless you. Good night.
What happens? Come on.
It's been great knowing
Would you stay with the person? Now mind you, you've been dating for
4 months now. 4 months to make no.
Sometimes people fall and they fall hard, y'all. Come on now, y'all.
I'll go with you.